Hi everyone, welcome to Zen Studios. Today, as you can see, we're going to be taking a look at issue 27 of the FanHome release of Build the Ghostbusters ECTO-1. Alright, if you follow my channel or my Instagram especially, you will know that I haven't worked on the Ghostbusters ECTO-1 in a long time. It's been since August of last year. So we're gonna do a little pregame. This is my Thursday build day project for this week. I apologize if I cough during the stream. I do have a chest cold that I can't get rid of, but I'll do my best to know when those are coming and try and edit them out. But we'll go ahead and we'll get a look at issue 27. I've got a couple of things in here that we're going to address. Alright, I'll do a more in-depth look into the magazine when I do the actual video for my Thursday build day, but we'll just give you a little bit of an idea. I really like these full color posters that are the same as the cover that they put on the inside cover. I thought that was always a really nice touch. So for our car parts, we have stage 99, which is all these parts for the rear passenger side door. So we're going to finish that up. We have the frame for the windows on the back behind that door, and this is what we're going to be working on in this video to do a little bit of pregame. The windows, which are pretty straightforward, and we have the rear door, which does have the Ghostbuster symbol already put on it. We're going to change that out, and that's going to be in the next video, and I'll show you how we're going to do that. But if I flip through, here you can see that door getting put into place. We're going to be working on this window frame. A lot of builders have had problems with this part of doing the window frame, getting it to curve around this. My left side one is already done, but I did have some difficulty getting that to work. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to show you how I'm going to put this on so that it won't spring up. And there are some interesting little tidbits about, I think, where I live that might be causing some of this difficulty. So let's go ahead and get the parts down, and we'll get going. Alrighty, I don't need the magazine anymore because I'm just going to be putting these rails onto this frame. So we're going to go ahead and get this out. I'll grab my hobby knife, cut this pack open. I'm always just baffled at the size of the packs for this car. They are always just massive. So toss that to one side. You can see that there aren't even any screws in this pack. So we'll get this open. Oops. Alright, so here's the frame. A nice chrome frame. I love the chrome on this vehicle. It's really, really good. And the windows go behind this. Well, we have these trim pieces that go on here. Now, I don't know if it's because I live in the state of Colorado in the United States and the air over here is super, super thin, but as you can see, grab this one, they have an adhesive backing on them. And anything, see if I can get that to focus for you. There we go. And anything that has an adhesive backing where I live doesn't like to stick. I don't know why, but even, other than the floor carpets, whenever we do floor carpets, the floor carpets are fine. I'll keep this to one side because we're going to put this back. So, what I tend to do, because I use a product called Micro Crystal Clear, which is an adhesive that dries completely clear, because if you use super glue on this, you're probably going to frost up this chrome. And that happened a little bit on my left side one. It's barely noticeable, but it did happen. So we're going to endeavor to correct that on this side of the car. So what we're going to need our micro crystal clear. We're going to need a cotton swab. We might need a couple of these. And we'll start with this one, which is the easy one, because this one is going to go right here, and it does not need to go around this bend. Alrighty, so what we're going to do first is we're going to take our micro crystal clear. This is what they call a PVA glue. And as you can see, it's a milky white consistency. And once again, this will dry completely clear. So we're just going to drag this down here, just like that, and try and get all the way up into the corner, if you can see that. Put that to the side. Take the adhesive off. It's just going to ensure that it doesn't come off the paper. Easier said than done. There we go. And the great thing about micro crystal clear too is that it doesn't dry instantly like super glue. So you have the capability to move it around and manipulate it wherever you want. And if you do have any excess on the side, it is going to dry clear, but I like to make sure that this chrome, if I can help it, is completely unblemished. Because in my mind, the chrome is one of the best features of this car. Any car from this era. So there's that one. And just to reinforce, since this glue does not dry instantly, I'm going to go ahead and clamp this. Like so. And I'll do this at the end, but I might put one in the middle just to make sure it all sticks down. So that's that piece in. Now we'll do the really hard one. Even using the glue, this one's going to have a hard time sticking down. So what I'm going to do, where did I put it? Whoops, there we go. I'm going to form it a little bit using my Excel hobby knife. These are actually metal. They're not stickers. They're actually metal details, which is really, really cool. So when we put this on, it's going to want to kind of stay down by itself. So back to my micro crystal clear I go. So we're gonna drag this. So just rotate it around. Just like that. As you go down. I am taking my time, because like I said, I want this chrome to look really, really nice. Even though, once again, this does dry clear. So there's that one. And we'll remove the adhesive. Which is always easier said than done. It won't stick when it's on the model, but it's hard as anything to get off. There we go. It's lifting now. So I'm taking the adhesive off. I'm going to start at this end by the piece that we already put in, because we're going to match up this side like so. I'm going to work it all the way down. It's gone in a treat. And then going around here is the hard part. I've seen and heard lots of horror stories about these pieces just never ever staying down. Alright, that's good enough for now. Grab our cotton bud again. And you can see it's still springing up, and that's okay. We're going to take care of it. But what we're going to do now, we're going to take the last piece and put that one in. I've used this micro crystal clear technique on all of these parts, just because, you know, I said, I don't know if it's where I live, and the climate, thin air, I've never been able to figure it out. But these things just don't like to stick. Alright, see if I have more success with this one. Oh, yeah, that one was super easy. Nice. And then, like on this one, I'm going to start this one down at the bottom. Make sure that's exactly where we want it. And work our way up. You see how it's springing up? So we probably should have used a former on this one too. Just to give it a little bit of shape. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get the excess glue off. Trying not to move it. I do think that this part of this partwork build-up model kit is a little long-winded, and they definitely could have done these sort of things for us without making us do it. But then we wouldn't have anything to do, right? Alright, so liking the way this is looking on this end, so we're going to clamp that. Just like that, and you see this one's springing up now, so we will fix that by clamping here. I can't find where my last clamp went. Stand by, be right back. Alright, I'm not going to mess around. Go ahead and clamp this right here. Try and get it so it doesn't ping off all over the place. There. There. And there. Oops, lost one. Alright. So there, what we'll do is we'll leave this like it is. Microcrystal clear tends to dry in about 24 hours, but I'm going to give it until Thursday to take these clamps off. So I'll put it somewhere safe until then, where I'm not going to touch it and these clamps aren't going to go flying all over the place. But that is how you can deal with this part. And if it's not, if your pieces just aren't going down the way that you think they should. So I hope you liked this video. I like to put in things on my channel that I found that to be difficulties and how I try and resolve them. So please remember to like and subscribe, and we will catch you on Thursday for Thursday build day on the Ghostbusters ECTO-1.